Today on CCX News, planning for the future. Brooklyn Park moves forward with plans for a new central fire station, what it costs and why elected leaders believe the investment is worth it. Thanks for joining us. Over the next 25 years, Brooklyn Park is expected to gain 17,000 people. It's one reason why the city is planning for a new, much larger central fire station, one with a significant price tag.
As the city population expands, this isn't just a fire station. This fire station does have a training component, all of which we don't have currently, and we have to pay upwards of $20,000 to $50,000 to train our staff.
That is Fire Chief Sean Conway discussing plans for a new central fire station with a budget not to exceed $45 million. That amounts to roughly $10 a month in additional property taxes. Conway explains the new 61,000 square foot station would provide updated decontamination units, offer the city's first fire training center, and add an emergency operations center.
Given the growth of our city, I think this is incredibly important. I think we'll be using this not only for fire, but a more robust fire department. I think not all fire departments are full-timers. I think we move to that, but given that we're the fifth or sixth largest, I think that's necessary.
The new fire station will be built just west of the Community Activity Center. A multi-year solar project aims to help the city of Robbinsdale cut down its electric bill. About 90 solar panels were recently installed on the roof at Robbinsdale City Hall. A state program and federal tax credit helped pay for the panels. They will start producing electricity early this summer, producing about 60% of the power used at City Hall.
The project is essentially going to be paying for itself after just under 2 years, which is really awesome. That's a really, really short return on investment, a lot shorter than most solar projects because they're a pretty big upfront cost.
Officials are also considering solar installations for other city-owned buildings. The end of the school year is always cause for celebration, but at Birchview Elementary in Plymouth, there's even more reason to smile. In School Spotlight, we see why Birchview's principal finds himself in unique company.
So we're measuring the area.
As the school year winds down,
Denominator times denominator.
It's easy to think that students and staff would have summer vacation on their minds.
This is a tough one. There.
But there's excitement in the air at Birchview.
Well, it's a huge deal. It brings Birchview to light. It brings Wayzata Public Schools to light.
After all, not every school can claim that they have an MVP as their leader. Or to be more specific, an NDP.
I'm really proud. I've told a lot of my family and friends, and they've been able to celebrate too, because I feel proud to work at a school that the principal holds the NDP.
That principal is Ashley Farrington, who was just named as Minnesota's National Distinguished Principal by the National Association of Elementary Principals.
And it's still been a whirlwind since I was elected to be the NDP, but just a lot of excitement, definitely a lot of moments to reflect on all the good work that we're doing here.
All around the building, you'll see the phrase, "You matter." It was part of Farrington's rebranding effort centered around creating a culture of belonging and achievement. Teachers say it's worked.
Through his leadership, it's something we really all believe and we promote.
Everyone's kind of bought in. So when he says and when we say you matter and we see it on the walls of the school and we embed it in our expectations and build it within our community, I think parents and families feel it as well.
We first met Farrington in 2020 as a first-year principal navigating the COVID-19 protocols.
Who would have signed up to be a principal in the middle of a pandemic?
He took on that challenge and succeeded. 5 years later, the school has seen academic progress in reading proficiency. But above all else, students and staff alike look up to him.
He sees me as a future leader, and so I've had a lot of growth as a teacher and someone early in her career, and so I just want to thank him for that and all the work that he's put into me and everything he's seen in me.
Just proud of him and proud of what we built here at Birchview together.
Graduation season is upon us, and for One Maple Grove store, business is booming. We sent reporter Sarah Allen to a place that's seeing sales balloon.
It's graduation season.
Some people like to do like the high school colors in front and the college in back.
And for the corner balloon shop in Maple Grove, that means business is blowing up.
May and June, yep, are crazy.
Orders are rushing in and balloons are being filled to meet the demand. Owner Kristen Trainer says graduation season is the busiest time of the year for the store.
So we still have our birthdays, we still have weddings, showers, bar mitzvahs, all the corporate stuff, and then grad piled on top.
The ballooning orders and loss of Maple Grove's Party City store have contributed to the need for additional work power.
I just hired 3 new people.
During busy times, the store staffs 6 to 7 employees to cover the storefront and make increasingly popular deliveries.
Corner Balloon recommends placing your orders for setup and delivery now because spots are running out.
There's a couple of Saturdays we're booked already. We just can't take any more deliveries. We only have 2 vans. We only have a few people to go around and set up.
The store may be at its yearly peak for business, but just like school, it won't last forever. So until things come down, the Corner Balloon Shop will be rising to the occasion.
We love it.
In Maple Grove, Sarah Allen, CCX News.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Champlin Park Girls Lacrosse has been year in and year out one of the top programs in the area. The regular season will wrap up next week, and the Rebels have already put up double-digit wins this spring. In this week's CCX Sports Spotlight, Chaz Moot shows us 2 Rebels juniors who are very familiar with one another and leading the charge this year for Champlin Park.
Protecting the net for Champlin Park Girls Lacrosse is junior goalkeeper Paige Hagenbart.
I love being a goalie. It's just like it comes down to like you and you just like that pressure, and I love the pressure of just being like the last line of defense.
While some deflect from being in the spotlight, Paige embraces it.
Just that thrill and that pressure of just saving that ball and just being there for my team.
Stopping opposing teams is easier because in practice, Paige has to stop one of the state's leading goal scorers every day.
She gets me so mad when she scores because I'm like, okay, that was good. I can't complain.
The frustration for Paige doubles, given the fact that that state-leading goal scorer is also her twin sister. Reese Hagenbart's 54 goals scored ranks in the top 3 in the state. She started playing lacrosse 7 years ago.
Went to the first practice and Jeff was my coach in 4th grade, and then I just fell in love with it right there.
Paige, on the other hand, not as interested until 3 years later.
I asked my mom, like, hey, I kind of want to get involved with lacrosse because honestly, all my sisters were involved with lacrosse. And we were like, Paige, you need to play lacrosse. We need a goalie. And she's like, okay, fine. And then she loved it, and then, yeah, it all worked out for the best.
The non-identical Hagenbart twins both give credit to each other's game.
She fakes good. Dang, like, I get angry. I don't want her to save it. I mean, it helps me get great. She's part of the reason why, I'm so good.
Just as long as the other isn't nearby.
I would never tell that to her face. I would never say that to her face, so she'll hear it when she watches the video.
The kidding and competition between Paige and Reese is built on time put in on the turf.
Every summer, we would go out to the stadium and we'd practice. And she would practice her stuff, I would practice my stuff. She helped me get better and I helped her get better with her aim and everything. I have 2 other older sisters and an older brother, and we all just want to be better than each other. And I'm just a really competitive person, honestly. I probably get it from my mom. I always want to win, even if it's like little things. Like, I just really like to win.
Stolen right in front, and Hagenbart puts it away. Hagenbart steals the clearing attempt by the goalie Click.
Like many siblings, though, for the Hagenbart twins, behind the fierce competition is a caring compassion.
We're always there for each other. I mean, like, if I'm down, and she always felt like she always just boosts me up. I feel like if I'm doing bad in a game, she's like, Paige, you're doing great. Like, don't even like think that. And if she's down, I would do the same thing.
Hagenbart to save.
Wow. Well done.
With playoffs right around the corner, the Hagenbarts and Rebels, who are 10-1 with 2 games left in the regular season, are hoping to peak come postseason.
I think we really need to keep focusing and locking in practice and stuff and putting in all of our effort, and then we just need to execute in games. But I do think we can, win our section and go to state.
Both Hagenbart started on the 2023 Champlin Park team that made it to state. The Twins hope this year will mark the second time a Rebel team has won a section title with Page in the cage and Reese in the crease. For the CCX Sports Spotlight, I'm Chaz Moots.
The Hagenbart twins have already both verbally committed to play women's lacrosse at the collegiate level. Page will be a goalie for Temple University in Philadelphia, while Reese is committed to play at the University of Akron. For the CCX Sports Spotlight, I'm John Jacobson. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku.